Alright, another community day today. There's been some interesting, updates. A flower booster, Valentine's Day decors, as well. There's this pizza one I got just yesterday, actually. And I was just trying to, here. I was wondering if I could actually max friendship this Pikmin today, just to see what it looks like. As well, I was actually contacted by Niantic and stuff like that, so I have something to tell you guys later on. I completed the badges, so let's just start everything up with the flowers and all that, huh? I guess after I finish giving this thing nectars to increase its friendship. I'll show you what the expedition badge looks like too, the final one in terms of what I completed, and as well, I have some, decors that I was still missing, or let's just see if I got them. Because some of them were the convenience store ones where there's two varieties. Let's see if I got lucky or not. Oh, I didn't get lucky with that Pikmin. I guess I'll show you again what the badge looked like for the expedition one. Okay, let's try spawning some of these seedlings. To my knowledge, 3 colors would come from the weekly challenge gold seedlings, and the rest of them comes from the challenges that you're currently doing in terms of these tasks. I believe there should be about 20 of them. So let's see what we got today, huh? Yeah, sounds about right. The tasks basically give you all the bottom color Pikmins, and the weekly challenges should give you the top ones. And I got a duplicate red one, so that would make sense. So I'm just missing the yellow and blue at the moment for that. there's the Community Day badge. Okay, the GPS is out of whack here. It says, what, I'm walking right in the water here? There's the fix. Okay, almost there in terms of getting this pizza Pikmin to the decor level. I should be able to do it, I guess, in a bit when I walk back into the city, so let's see how it looks afterwards. As well, while I'm walking with this guy and powering him up, I thought it'd be a good time to talk about how I was contacted by Niantic recently. So as you guys know, I made it to level 100, I collected all the badges. Is there anything left to do afterwards? I still play it because I walk a lot anyways every day and it's a good way to check things up. And then to my surprise, I got an email from one of the community managers from Niantic who apparently manages this game, Pikmin Bloom. So what was going on, huh? I know a lot of people are always wondering, does the developer actually play this game, for example? How long will it last and all that? Well, apparently they reached out to me because they wanted to make a better connection with people within the community, people like yourselves who play the game, so they want feedback and all that as well. Many times, as an example, when they introduced things like the mushrooms before with the system change, everybody just got, I guess, hit with it like, hey, what's going on? It didn't work out in a lot of areas to my understanding because of, depending on where you are, you could never get into a mushroom, or possibly if you're the only one playing, it'll take, for example, I don't know, a week to finish or something like that. So that's an example how a company could have a disconnect without feedback, I suppose, from the actual players themselves and how it is actually. A developer could sit there saying, oh, this is great, we're gonna do this and that, but in reality it's like, nope, it doesn't work that way. So that's where I guess people like yourselves would come in. So they asked me if I was willing to partner up with them. And I was wondering at first, what does that exactly mean? They expressed how, for example, I'm obviously someone who plays the game on level 100. They read, for example, even the comments that you guys write, it would be an interesting relationship in that sense where I would get access directly to someone who works at Niantic, learn about potential things like new releases and all that, and how I could communicate that with you as well. So I was thinking about it, hey, it sounds kind of interesting. I know many times when it comes to these games, again, people wonder, do you guys actually play your own game? Like, what's going on? There's no channel communication, so this will actually enable that, where I could actually be a voice for you guys as well. So that would be kind of interesting, I thought. You guys, for example, could write your comments, they would read it, or at minimum, I would, and then I could communicate it with them. So I thought this would be a good thing. And oops, distraction. There's a mushroom here. Normal water mushroom. Let me attack this first. There we go. So again, I thought it would be great actually, because again, it opens up the channels of communication, and many times people are wondering, is the company taking it seriously? And I would think if they're approaching a person like me to try and get more voices and opinions from people in the community, then they should be taking it, I guess, semi-serious or committed, because I know Pikmin 4 has been announced soon too. And in terms of this agreement or partnership, is there anything I would have to do differently? And from what I gather, it doesn't seem like it. I can still make videos and so forth for fun. The main difference would be they would give me access to some information early potentially, and I can't just obviously release it before they want it announced. So it kind of gives me, I guess, a head start if I wanted to make a video about a certain topic or upcoming feature. Currently, I only make videos during the community days, as you guys know, because I don't really know much to show, as I'm just walking around collecting things like the decors. But with this, I guess you guys can kind of tell me, is there something that you would want to see? Because if I have access to Niantic, I guess a direct channel, then maybe I could get some more interesting things to show and talk about as well, especially if you're someone who plays the game a lot. They also said if there's ever an event, for example, for this game in, say, North America, then I would be invited to attend and I can show you guys it as well. I don't think they're focusing too much around these areas. I believe it's bigger in Japan, this game, but that's something that would be potentially good as well. One thing to make clear too with this partnership, obviously I'm not an employee of Niantic, so if you have some kind of issue with your account, for example, you can't log in, there's nothing I can help you with, unfortunately, so you'd have to go directly to Niantic for that. But what I could do again is I'm just a regular player like you guys, so I could actually provide you with that extra voice to hopefully make the game more enjoyable as well. And because you've all been so supportive as well, I thought, why not? Let's continue this. So now that we have a voice in this, let's just see where it goes from here. Apparently they will be making an official announcement soon in terms of the people they partner with for this on their official Pikmin Bloom site. Apparently it's not very big too, so you guys are getting a head notice of it since you've been watching me for so long. So start giving me some ideas now too on things you'd like to see. And here you go, Max Friendship. I know what this is too, so let's walk over there. To clarify too, in terms of Max Friendship, I meant for this one, it's the Decor Face. You could actually bring it up to yellow hearts, and just from my observation, making this decor level, like these 4 red hearts, equals to 1 yellow heart. So you can imagine how long that would take. I know where this is too, so let's go up there and see it, huh? I'm kind of actually excited to see what this looks like.